welcome to It's a Wrap. This is episode 11 with John Eaden, my writing partner, actor partner, friend, confidant, best man at my wedding. Not really, I'm lying, and I'm David Novak. So here we are, episode 11. We got some stuff to talk about today. And
Oh, yeah.
before I let John roll with his auto mouth here, I'm going to do a disclaimer. Disclaimer. Some of which we are sharing today is, should I say, mature audiences, or maybe not really, but semi, PG-13.
Possibly. Yeah.
PG-13.
Maybe PG.
Okay. All right. Some of it. So not to be alarmed. Okay. But some of it. So anyway,
so
okay.
Hide
John,
your children. Hide the women and children.
Hide the women and the children. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So
hide the women.
All right, John. All right. First of all,
we have our unofficial sponsors.
Yes,
but the first unofficial sponsor, we couldn't get the picture up, but it's Roku City. I don't know if anybody out there knows what Roku City is, but if you don't, you have to get a Roku TV to find out. Okay. But anybody who's got a Roku TV, they know Roku City. And I don't know if anybody else does this, but I can spend a good 45 minutes watching Roku City.
And now without the visual, they don't have any idea what you're talking about.
No, but I just sometimes I'll sit there, and depending on where you're at, which is a good thing for me, because if I'm in Seymour, Tennessee, I'm on the East Tennessee area, I got a different Roku City than when I'm in Woodbury, Tennessee, which is in Central Tennessee. Today, I'm watching Roku City, and I saw Sonics on my Roku City. I don't have Sonics on the other one. So it's you should just sit there and check out Roku City, see what they've got going on. The other big sponsor for the day.
Wait, I think they like what you're saying there then.
Thank you very much. Check out your nearest Roku City and see how long you'll sit there staring at the cars going by and looking at. There was a car on jacks the other day. I don't know what that was all about. There's a building being constructed. Who knows what that's going on? Pop-Tarts. Now, everybody loves a good Pop-Tart. Who does not love Pop-Tarts, right?
Yes.
But did you know that not everybody knows how to cook Pop-Tarts? Right here. So they've given us some handy instructions.
I just thought you threw them in the microwave for a minute and a half.
No, it's much more complicated.
Okay.
No. First there's the toaster instructions. Because wait, I got to put my glasses on. Where the heck are my glasses? Hold on. I got to put my glasses on to read this.
We're losing audience as we move along here, right?
No, they're going to like this part. First off, most important, in big bold letters, remove from foil before heating. Because apparently someone somewhere has left the foil on and put them into the toaster. Then you toast on the lowest setting and then let cool before eating.
All right.
Spend some time there. No, wait, there's more, because there's also microwave instructions. Put on microwave safe plate, because you didn't know that if you had a microwave. Heat for 3 seconds at a time until warm enough.
Did you say 3 seconds or
3 seconds.
3?
Until warm enough.
Okay.
And then let cool before eating. This is a common theme. Now, in case you didn't know, there's also freezer instructions. Put pouch in freezer. And then wait 20 minutes. This takes the longest, apparently. Enjoy that frosty goodness.
Okay.
So your best bet is to microwave those bad boys, because if you don't have enough time to wait till the toaster pops up, you're going to want that 3 seconds.
And this is not the part that I was warning everybody about PG-13. This has nothing.
Well, it kind of is, because the freezer section right there, freezer,
Okay.
and I'm not sure if you should remove, but that's only for heating. Leave it in the container if you're going to freeze it for 20 minutes.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Don't leave it in there more than that. It's over freezing.
Okay.
So there you go.
That was your
All right.
transition. Did you get that?
I did.
Okay, in case you didn't get it, why don't you?
That was the Pop-Tarts.
All right, did you watch the Oscars the other night?
I did not get a chance to watch the actors.
But however, one of the movies you have, thoughts about.
I do have thoughts about one movie that should not have been nominated at all.
Okay.
It was
not
good.
Should we show a clip first?
You can show a clip from the song that I did not think was nominated, and I think it won, and it should not have even been. It was a better song than that one was in there. Okay, go ahead, show the clip. Roll the clip. All right, I've seen enough. I don't know if anybody else has seen enough.
Enough?
I'm way done with this song.
You're way done? Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
okay.
All right. So there it is.
First off, that is okay. It's Amelia Perez.
Yes.
Amelia Perez.
That's the name of the movie. It won for best song. That one. That song right there won an Oscar.
Okay? And that actress right there, Zoe Saldana.
Yes.
So it is Zoe. She's nominated or won Best Supporting Actress, which she's darn good in the movie, and she gets even bigger applauses because the script is awful, and she had to make that work. But I'm going to tell you something else. First off, the most interesting part of this whole movie is the subject matter itself, which part of the way is pretty good, and then it gets super complicated, and then it goes right down the toilet. And it's the whole idea is you got a mafia. I'm going to try and make this as easy as I can. You have a mafia boss, a cartel boss, and he wants to quit being a cartel boss, and he wants to live his life as a woman, which he wanted to do since he was a kid. So he wants to live his life as a woman and move on with his life and be out of the cartel. And then later on in the movie, after he's been a woman, Amelia Perez wants to get back in touch with her former wife and her children. And then she goes about getting that relationship as a rich aunt and invites them back to Mexico after shipping them off to Switzerland, where they will be safe from the cartels. So she brings them back to Mexico, and she starts to get to know them. And then there's a lot of craziness after that. The whole film goes bizarro in a large way. But that whole thing, and including the idea, she kind of, and this is hard to follow in the movie, but Amelia Perez, runs into a woman who's lost her son or something, and she kind of gets this thing where she's going to start looking for all these killed, lost people. And so she's got this big charity that she's got, and she goes out and she tries to find them and help the families, which is all a good thing, except the movie is so poorly written that you can barely hang on to what's going on.
Wow, and you saw the whole thing. You saw the whole thing.
I watched the whole thing, and I was like, I had to keep going. How much longer do I have to watch this?
Oh, don't you love some movies? When you're sitting through them and you start looking at your watch, have we been here?
That's not a good.
That's not a good sign. Right.
And I would say this: Carla Sofia Gascon, who is the transgender actress, but she plays the man and then she becomes a woman, does an awesome job.
And she was nominated.
Yeah, she was nominated.
Right.
She does an awesome job, but the direction and the script are so bad. But still, her character arcs throughout this movie are so intricate and complicated, and that she does an excellent job redeveloping that relationship with her kids, and then having to wrestle with the idea that she's not really their dad. She's their aunt now, and she's got, they're her kids. And so she's trying. There's that, you can see that struggle within her. You can see all that stuff, and then her change from being a cartel boss to becoming a woman, brilliantly done. I mean, but
Okay.
I know. I mean, she has a little bit of an up that a lot of other people wouldn't.
Yeah.
But still, the transition from the character to her new character, brilliantly done. So
Okay,
she does an
go
excellent
ahead.
job.
Okay,
But the hardest part is that the direction in how they depict that cartel boss is so cartoony, it's like she's wrestling against the director.
Oh, wow.
And the whole film is so poorly directed. It's poorly written. The story is convoluted, so you're having a hard time following it. And when you read the plot, that is the way to go see the movie. Read the plot first so you know what's going on, because you cannot follow that film to save your life.
Let me ask you this, cutting to the chase here. Like they would on Rotten Tomatoes, 100% being, the best movie you ever seen in your life. 0 meaning it's not even worth to be put on celluloid or video. Where do you rate it?
I think I'm going to give it like a 30%.
Okay.
Because of the acting.
Otherwise, it'd be even lower. Is that what you're saying?
Otherwise, it would be, the acting and the actual story idea.
Okay.
Those two things were great ideas, some great acting in it, but holy mac, even the music. The music is awful. The choreography is awful. The only good song I thought in the whole movie was a love song between Amelia Perez and her new lover. And I thought that song was far better than any of the other stuff that they had. And the songs are like, if I didn't know you could write a song that had one chord in the entire song, and it got nominated for an Academy Award.
Wow.
I mean, it's just, wait. Okay. Enough of that. But on with more Hollywood news.
Hollywood news. I'm going to tell you about a TV show that we've been watching that you know what? Let me just show you. I'm going to show you a clip here.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you a clip here, because I'm not gonna say too much about it until I pull it up here. Okay, hang on one second. It always takes me a second to do this, Okay, here we go.
Mr. President.
Agent Collins, come on in.
When I became president, first thing I asked was about the secrets. Aliens. Who killed JFK? Out of every one of my detail, you're the only one I really trust. I'd like to talk to you about the future.
You're about to be entrusted with top secret national security information. Should you wish to proceed, you will be one of the few privy to this information at this stage. Do you wish to proceed?
You're going to want to hear this.
You're married, right?
I love you, baby.
Yes, sir.
Got kids?
Yes, sir. A girl named Presley and a boy named James.
No, please don't tickle me, please.
You gonna have any more?
I'd love to, but no, sir.
Definitely a very, very smart move.
Mr. President. Call it in. Our people only. Now.
Very important people are very upset. They've got questions.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
No.
Xavier, is a part of you happy that Cal is dead?
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there, because we could go on for another couple minutes, but okay, first of all, that show is on Hulu. as you're watching this right now, tonight, I believe, is the final episode of the series, which I believe is episode 7. I think I got it right. The stars of the show, Sterling Brown, who you saw there, James, and he plays Agent Javier Collins. James Marston plays the president, Cal Bradford, and the gal who's I would say she's the nemesis, Julianne Nicholson, and she plays the part brilliantly. Actually, I think it's a really good show. It's kept me in suspense the entire time, and I can't wait to watch the final episode tonight. Okay, it's got suspense. It's well written, well acted. Special effects are great. The supporting cast is great. I can't say anything bad about this show. I would give it. I don't give A pluses, so I'm not going to. I hardly even give A's. I'm not going to do that because that's just me.
Because it's because
really,
I'm not in the movie. That's why.
Yeah. If John and I are actors, okay, in case you all don't know that, if we were in this show, it would get an A plus. Right? Okay. But I would give this show, A minus, B plus, A minus at least. And if I were on a 0 to 100, it'd be up around 90%. I mean, I highly recommend this show. It's awesome.
I'm gonna binge it then.
Yeah, well, that's what my wife and I have done. We binged it. We watched let's see, 3 episodes one night, 2 another night, and then I don't know anyway, but we binged it. It's been great.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
I'm binge that bad boy.
Yeah, check it out. I think you'll really like it. And then moving on once again, I'll transition myself. Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, one more quick Hollywood note.
Oh, I didn't even know about this one. What is this one?
Yes, Kathleen Kennedy out.
Yes.
This is a big deal for all of us Star Wars people.
You have to tell us who she is.
Kathleen Kennedy is the executive producer of Star Wars,
Okay.
George Lucas, whatever, Lucasfilm.
Okay.
And awful. The woman has killed more movies and television shows than hunters have killed Bambis.
Oh.
He has murdered things. She should go to jail for murder.
Okay.
So
she's gone.
That woman.
She's gone. Okay.
She's stepping down. Let's just hope that whoever they put in there is going to be a good person, because that whole you know how many times they've rebooted Superman and Spider-Man? They need to reboot because they have murdered Star Wars. So they just it needs to be fixed in a bad way.
Yeah.
I think Jon Favreau and Filoni are the only 2 guys who've been trying to keep it on, and they've been in the back room going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, giving it chest compressions because holy cow, all they can do to keep that thing alive.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Yeah, she's ruined it. Okay, we can transition out of this.
You ready? Here it comes.
Okay. So
We got one more thing, I think, right?
What? Yes, we do. Because
This one scares me, and this is half the reason we gave that disclaimer at the beginning of the show. Part of it was for the movie that John reviewed a minute ago, but the other part of that disclaimer is for what's coming up right now. So hide your children, get your wife out of the room. If you can't handle this, just, turn it off right now. Anyway, that's your warning. Yeah. So, John, it's all yours. Go for it.
Love and life. I think that's one of the things we talk about on the show, and this is about life for men. You'll notice that I have a little beard going here. You know how long this took? This took like 3 weeks, and I barely have any hair on my face. I started to get worried, so I went to the doctor, and I said, "Doctor, I'm having some problems, and man problems. I'm having some man problems, and things aren't going as well as I would like, and I'm feeling weak and tired and old." And so he did some blood testing, and it turns out that we're a little low on the big T. So there's going to be some women out there, and I know you'll find this shocking because look at me. I'm a specimen. But when you're Captain America and suddenly you can't lift up a car, you're a little concerned. And I got a little concerned. So oh, sure, you can laugh at that. You can laugh until it's that time. So we even tried the little blue pills. I'm telling you, that is the worst. You got to have a schedule. You got to talk to honey, can we get together maybe on Tuesday at 8 o'clock? I got to make sure that I have 30 minutes prior to get ready for the situation. Let's hope I do it right, because otherwise we're out of luck. We're out of luck. So that didn't work out at all for me. That was the worst. It was an expensive experiment that didn't work out. So then I went to the doctor, and he showed me all the blood. There's a lot of chemicals involved in your little body when things start to go sideways. And so I had an accident. I couldn't work out for like 6 or 8 months, and I lost a lot of muscle mass and all those kind of things. So he assured me that there are some ways we can fix it. And so for you men out there, I went to one doctor, and she's like, "Oh, no. You're within the normal range. You're fine. Don't worry about it." And then I go, this is not good. So I got recommended to another doctor, and the doctor goes, well, that's because they only test for one thing. One, they get you the basic testosterone levels, and they look at them, and they go, well, if you're between like 4 and 1,000, you're okay. Everything's fine. You're like, isn't that kind of a... I even asked it was a lady doctor. I go, isn't this kind of a big space? That's a lot of, that's like 600% of space there. She said, no, it's perfectly normal. You're fine. I go to the other doctor. She goes, okay, wait, they only checked for one thing, and it's not okay. And then here's some other, there's a bunch of little things that they check for in the blood. They checked, I'm good. All the way through, there's a few things there that are not good.
You're good?
Yeah. Thank you.
I think we're really glad to hear that you are good. So
yeah, so now we're getting a little booster, if you know what I'm saying. We're getting a little booster. We're going to see what happens with the booster. I'll keep you all posted. I'll tell you how things are going, after a couple more little boosts. Then we'll talk about it.
All right. Well, that's a lot of information there. A lot of information. TMI.
Well, we have some men, and we might have some married women out there wondering what's going on with their man. And, now
it might be more like this. The show after this episode.
Maybe it's possible. It's possible. Who knows? I don't know.
My gosh.
What do I know?
Keep those cards and letters coming in, folks.
Yeah, I want to invite you into my home. I want you all to come on into my home. Welcome to the neighborhood. What's his name? Who's the guy with put the sweater on for the kids?
Mr. Yeah, I don't know, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it?
It's Johnny's neighborhood. Come on into the home, kids. See what's going on with the Johnny. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Anything else going, or is that about it?
I think that's all that's been going on around here. I think I'm pretty sure that's it.
All right. And real quick before we leave, I just want to make an announcement. This is before we leave. The Holiday Ranch, which is a Christmas romantic comedy thing that John and I wrote together, the both of us, it's accepted as an official selection in the, fill it in, John.
International Christian Film Festival.
Yes, and it's one of the biggest in the world. It's the biggest Christian film.
Yeah, I really like that place. I've been there a couple times, so it's nice. I like it.
Yeah,
those people are good people.
Yeah, and it's an official selection of that festival. So
yeah,
we're very happy about that. Very proud of it, and we hope.
And I think that's the second script that we've written that has been an official selection. So.
Yeah, Wish for Christmas was the other one.
Wish for Christmas.
Yeah. So we're hoping to have Holiday Ranch for you produced. And out by this next Christmas. I hope keep those prayers and your faith up, and that we get this thing done. So anyway, that's it. Episode 11 today, and there it is. Yeah. Okay. It's a wrap. Episode 11.
That's it.
That's it, man.
Oh my God.